Okay, guys. Hello. I believe you all can hear me, right? Let me know. Great. So, my name is Chitranjan Upadhayay, and we are Geeks for Geeks. And the thing is, this session is all about data science. Uh, this is one of our flagship course, over which we are going to talk of. So the point here is how you can become a data scientist or something like that. But let's not make. I would try not to make it as a lecture, but try to discuss the things about it. Okay. So yeah. So let me take you to slides over which we can discuss things, over which we can talk. Okay. I believe you can see my screen as well. So I've kind of created some sort of the basic questions before starting for this. And many of you might not be from the technical background, or maybe from the technical background, or want to just, switch, transition your career, okay, from different tech to data science. So, what is data science? First question is, if I need to summarize it, and whether it's a very new tech or something like that, or it has been there in the past as well. So the thing is, guys, data science is like using data and taking some decision. Use data and then come to a conclusion. And the thing is, we are using this tech, this science from the past, right or not? Even maybe you are using this sort of the uh, tool in your daily life. Agree. But of course, the scale of the data may be less in that case. Even you see in the past, when, yeah, everyone, you agree with me or not? When government, when kings used to take some decision, they use some sort of the data. Agree or not? Whether maybe documented data or not documented data, just based on memories and all. Even if you said, people, if you go many years before Christ as well, right, then people who had built pyramids and all, they might have used some data. Even not data, if I precise this to one level more, stats. They use a science over data, statistics, a math, right? So we are using this technology, this philosophy from the past. And what changed what does the change it cause at this current time? The thing is, at current time, we are able to deal with a lot of data. That's why this science, this philosophy has become more important. At this age, you might have heard this thing. I believe someone of high repute have said this thing. Till 2023, humanity has produced 5 exabyte of data, and this sort of the data, this amount of data, this quantity of data is being produced every day or every 2 day today, right or not? So I think at this scale we have a lot of data, but now not only data, we are also having the necessary tools to deal with that data. In the past, we were not having the resources, the powerful computers, the powerful softwares to deal with the data, or whatsoever data we were not even producing at that moment, right? But at today, uh, you know as in the first place, we having a lot of data due to social media, due to internet, lot of data, plus we are having adequate resources to work over those data. So that's why this data science, this technology, this philosophy, this science is getting more prominent in today's world. Now the thing is, we'll talk of more of it. It's not like that. Even I was when I was talking of those people earlier, Indian Railway, you know used to hire or used to take the services of these IAMS people, IAMS grad and all. Okay, I had talked to a guy, or sort of an uncle. He was telling me the story. So he was, I'm a grad. So he was telling me that we used to see all the, kind of the routes of the trains and all, and create a plan likewise. So there it was manual. In the past it was manual. People's like I am grads and all were doing it manually, creating the routes, which train should go to there, which train should not. Indian Railways, right or not? Can you imagine how how you know strenuous or how troublesome this task can be, and how important it can be. It had been. So this has been done by the people. They were creating the plans. So of course they were might be using stats, math, some railway knowledge as well, domain knowledge. Feel yourself what they might be doing. Domain knowledge as well, some regular knowledge, some aptitude, some problem solving. So that was also a sort of application of data science, right? Using the data, which trains goes cross would cross there, which train would not cross there. They were doing this. But now see the scale at this moment. We have a lot of population. We have a lot of even you just might be going to visit somewhere, Manali for that matter. There is a lot of influx of the crowd. So it is it is not possible to manage something manually. True, you're getting a lot of data every day. So this data science which was being done, the data science as in stats and all these things, okay, using data, doing some coding, doing knowing some math, stats, just feel like the railway people were doing, okay, using some problem solving skills, okay, some domain knowledge as well. So data science is an interdisciplinary field. If I believe you can imagine, you can feel whatsoever I'm trying to put before you. It is not just one tech, one skill you need to know. It is interdisciplinary. That's why I always say, you have to keep learning, and keep moving towards AI, right? Keep learning. There are so many fields. You need to be get expert over some domain as well. You need to read a lot as well. Problem solving. So thereby this was how data science had been working in the past, but now how it is working today, we'll discuss that as well. But before that, let me know in the chat box, are you getting without using, without thinking of any jargon, any definition? You can feel how, can you feel how people might have been working with the data earlier, more working with math? What is data? Data is just information or something like that. Can you feel that? Let me know in the chat box, few of you, and thereby, okay. So this was it, right? Now the second question is, so data science is what, we were trying to get some, we were trying to, it's that science with which we are trying to get our decision more, you know robust. We can make our decision more robust using data, or you can say that data driven decisions, which can be like business decisions, which can be like the social decision, they can be, or you know government decisions, government policies and all. So your decision can be backed by data, not by just some guesses, some non-scientific studies. So this is that science which can influence your decisions, so backed by data, and plus predictive analysis. Not even just influencing your decisions, you can even predict the things, how your economy is going to work, how the investment with the government or your personal investment, how the health, how a person health or a community health or a nation health can, you know can behave in the future. So the predictive analysis we can also do with data science, right? And plus it is an interdisciplinary field. It's not just one field. You need to know many other things as well. That's why it's a science, okay? And of course you need to know some coding. I'll also break, if according to me, if you need to learn data science, what could be the foundation at this stage. If I need to define the foundation of data science, at this stage, though it's an evolving field. Okay, I would also discuss how you can learn it actually, what can be the roadmap. But it is an evolving field, dynamic field. So just I'm just trickling down to some fundamentals, right? What can be the foundational pillar according to me? One is stats and math, stats and calculus. Second is Python, you need to know for sure. One language, Python and R, but I would stress over Python due to its again the dynamic nature of Python or versatile nature of Python. And second is machine learning. So these things, problem solving is I'm treating as a by default. Problem solving, domain knowledge, reading, that is other thing. Okay, I'm taking them as default. You might be taking them into consideration by default. So these are the three foundational pillars if you need to actually attack data science. You need to feel calculus, math, stats. Okay, more or less, it is math at its core. It is math at its core. Python is the language with which you can talk in data science. Machine learning, there are some algorithms, and if you know the math, then you can feel those algorithms easily. So this is how I can say at current times your data science, these are the pillars of your data science. Plus it is evolving dynamic. It's not I'm saying that this just you need to know. Okay, it's evolving. 5 years ago there were not so many algorithms, so many tools, not so much work over it. But these days you might have heard of, you know sort of, I would say that revolutionary sort of work is being happening over AI via data science, you know right. Now the second thing is, why is it important to learn? If the second question, which was coming to my mind, I was thinking what to talk to you. If it is going to be a monologue, how I'm going to uh, present myself. So there are some questions coming to my mind just few minutes ago. I've just written this few minutes ago, 2 3 minutes ago. Why is it important to learn? So guys, you might be thinking that conventional careers are changing somehow, right or not? Somehow, as we are more into internet, we are producing a lot of data, and some new careers are arising, right? Some new techs are arising at a you know unseen pace, the pace we have not seen earlier, right? The tech is evolving like anything. In fact, if you have not observed that, but you might have observed one thing: layoffs. Even those Meta and all, layoffs are, even Accenture and all, layoffs are common. You might have heard of the people, CEOs and all, they are saying now we don't need a lot of people to perform a particular task. It can be done easily with few people who knows a better tech, easy tech, AI, in fact, right or not? So these are the trends you might be observing, the layoffs and this, and plus the trends you might have been observing, a lot of development over AI, artificial intelligence, right? Chat GPT, and it's like changing like anything. If you have seen the AI before, if I've just give you one instance of AI, you might have seen those days when you used to type email and hope you are doing well. The It was auto suggested doing well by the Gmail. This was the level of AI beforehand, before ChatGPT. Now see, ChatGPT can suggest you anything. And these days you might have heard of new version of ChatGPT 4.0, which is by which free. Oh, but it's a free version. You can even upload your files and sort of go to the data analysis by itself, right or not? So these trends, the emergence of LLM models, the changing scenarios in corporate world, layoffs and all, the emergence of LLM models, the decrease in importance of software engineers, even engineers for that matter, right? Now it is very easy to design, icon design. There used to be a time when there were people who were graphic designers and all. Now of course we need graphic designer, web designer at this moment, and they would be required throughout the, I believe, throughout this generation. But I think importance would get reduced. Even I used to be a software engineer. I have seen it from very near. The importance, the value would get reduced. Okay, the mon- the 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 ease with which you are getting the good amount of money is not going to be the same. It is getting changed, right? So these are the trends which I have observed: layoffs and these LLM models, these AI and all. Okay, the emergence of them, and plus the value, the shrinking of values of conventional uh, careers and all, jobs and all. Maybe you might be in this generation, Gen Z and all. You might have not seen, but this is a trend always. This had been the trend always. You know, there had been emergence of some new tech, and then some conventional careers get replaced, and few people who were not adaptable enough lost their valuable jobs and or something. But the thing is, this had been happening throughout the history, but at this time this is happening with a more volatile pace. It's happening with more, you can say that accelerated pace. At a high pace, this is happening, and this is ought to happen again and again. With more pace in the real world as well. So, if the real question you ask me, why data science, anyone need to learn data science, or in the first place, everyone needs to be data literate. Data literate. They need to know that you know I believe most of the people are data literate. They read the data, they take decision according to the data. But at this stage, this is required that of everyone should be data illiterate. They should take their decisions. They should start relying over the data. Even you're going to shopping, just go through the data. Even you're going to the some e-commerce website. Of course, we see the comments and this rating and all. But in the future, is going to be a mandatory skill, data literate. Plus, I believe people need to know coding. Okay, plus some tools. Soft skills are always going to be the key. So why data science is important? Why you need to learn these things? So that you can survive in the future, right? Survive in the era of artificial intelligence. And why I'm taking this as the route towards AI? Because what is the food of AI? Data. How ChatGPT is getting so stronger, or how any LLM models is getting so stronger. It is feeding over data. You are giving it data every day, and it's getting, you know, it got fed with the data, and that's getting stronger and stronger. So data science is the first step towards AI, right or not? If you ask me why, so it's a trend, trend of future, right? Or futuristic jobs would look like this only, AI oriented. So most of the businesses are being shifting towards AI, okay, or data. Most of your decisions, the business decisions, are like data driven decisions. They are not going to be like fluke these days. Businesses are relying more over data these days. Show me the data, show me the report, and all and all. So that's why is important to learn data science. Now, the third question: how to learn it. So you might be telling us, you might be thinking that this guy is telling us what is data science, why is important, but how we can learn. You might have questions that we are from non-tech background, from tech background, or from different diverse background. First of all, anyone can learn. Of course, you need to have some prerequisite skills for that, and plus a willpower, some sort of willpower also you need to have, and you need to just commit with some hours to put on, right? So there would always be some prerequisite things. There would always be some condition, right? It's not like that everyone can learn. Everyone can learn, but it's not like that everyone learn it actually, right? So you just need to how how to learn it. First of all, it's a cycle. Don't just put it like, we just go for 3 month 4 month and we are a data scientist, or we know everything, we know AI. So that is actually not the truth. right? You need to keep learning, keep polishing your skills. And this is a dynamic field, so many new tools would come, many new tech would come, many new sort of the uh, forms would come. So you need to keep learning, keep yourself updated. And trust me, the the pace with which these new tech, new tools had been coming in the past is been increased like anything. So in the future is it's just going to be very fast. Those people who can learn very faster can survive in this tech world. And now you might be thinking why we need to actually put so much of work doing this. Because rewards, there are, there are of course better rewards in tech, right? You have, you know sort of the lavishing jobs and all. And you know the work from home, and you can work from anywhere, these sort of the things. So rewards are also there. It's not like just you just need to work like anything and you would not get anything. So rewards are also this. So how to learn? If I need to give you a roadmap for data science, how to learn it. So basically, you need to have some prerequisite. If you ask me, it's like some mathematical aptitude. You need to have some mathematical aptitude. If you're like, you know you're not having even the basic aptitude for math, then it's going to be a tough journey for you. So this is a prerequisite, mathematical aptitude. And it can be learned as well. It's not like that. If you do not know the math, and if you have the willpower, you can learn this one. This is everything can be learned, but just you need to put some time and willpower. So this is a if I need to, this is a prerequisite. And even you know the coding, even you do not know any language, doesn't matter, you can learn. The first language, what you can learn, first programming language you can learn is Python. Very important. Python, you need to learn. Okay, you need to put your hours towards learning Python first. Then stats, as in you need to feel the math, where you can use it. You need to solve some questions by pen. Python, learn Python, solve sort of the 1,000 plus questions over Python. Okay, if I just give you, if it is being your first programming language, so learn it properly. If you have a lot of time, then I would also suggest you learn C++, okay, or data structure. If it is you're not having time, you have already passed from the college and all, then you're working, then just customize your plan, then just give time to Python. But solve a lot of question over Python. Problem solving skills, you learn problem solving skills. Problem solving skill is not like that you are born with. You have to solve problems with respect to the coding problems, with respect to the math problem. Then thereby you will learn those problem solving skills. And the best way to strengthen your problem solving skills is DSA. Okay, but customize your plan by yourself. If you have time, go for it, DSA and all. If you don't have, Python, stats, some math as well, some linear algebra, calculus. Okay, some linear algebra, some sort of calculus you need to know. Third, if I need to give you the third uh, tool which you need to learn in this roadmap, is one DBMS, SQL. This language, very important, very popular. You go to any interview, vis-a-vis with data domain, in data domain, they would ask you SQL. For data analyst, this is irreplaceable. For data analyst, business analyst, these sort of the jobs profile, SQL, they would ask you SQL. And it's easy to learn. Even just you need to put some time over it and solve a lot of problems. It's easy to learn as well. So Python, stats, SQL. Fourth is like, you need to know machine learning. Machine learning these days, earlier it used to be a sort of a skill which is very fancy jargon, but now I feel it's these days it's sort of very fundamental skills. So that's why I'm saying everyone should learn machine learning. It's a fundamental skills. Do not put lot of hours to it. Just learn some algorithms, get a feel how a ML model is getting prepared or deployed, right? So fourth is machine learning. You need to know some algorithms of machine learning. the math of that, the nitty gritty of those algorithms, and also need to how to deploy them. So if you have the feeling, or if you have the very uh, better understanding of some machine learning algorithm, it would help in deep learning. So this could be the roadmap of you, a general roadmap of anyone who wants to learn some start data science journey. Now the thing is, now from there you can take it to another other levels. You can learn deep learning and all. Then you can do some better projects, deep learning projects these days. Plus you can go for those, these LLM models and all. Gen AI, generative AI, getting very famous these days. You'll feel those application, those web application, which are creating content, right or not? Chat GPT is creating content. Mid Journey photographs, it's creating images and all. You might have seen it, and these days very popular. Even I'll show you that as well. You'll find it very interesting. If not, then just see the future. We guys are at the very, I'll say that, at very best time of the world. We are seeing the transition, we are seeing the future, right? So guys, let me know if I make sense. Yes, right. So shall I show you something? You can see my screen, right? Whatsoever I was writing, you have seen it. Okay. Now see, next question is, what is the future? So of course no one can actually predict the future, but we can, according to some data, we can have an idea, right or not? Whether you're investing over something, whether whether you're say for example you're buying a land, a plot. So you cannot say everything exactly, but you can have some idea, na? That okay, we can figure it out that there are some government policies, there's going to be a highway, there is going to be a hospital, so it would increase the price of this land, right? And these things are, these are, now this has become a data backed decision to buy this plot or not, and everyone has been doing this. True, but this is sort of a, uh, one decision. But if you need to take these sort of decision every minute, every hour, and plus there are so many variables. Say for example, some e-commerce company, it is working, so it has to optimize its cost, so it has to know the best route, like Zomato, Swiggy, or Flipkart, or for that matter Blinkit. Now see how fast Blinkit, Zepto is working, so they have to optimize their cost, agree or not? So they need to know the best way, and it's happening every minute. Now see how this thing cannot be done by manually. Agree or not? This data, everyone is every next minute, everyone is booking something, ordering something via Zepto and all, and they want it's like in the next 10 minutes and all. So they need to optimize the path. They need to optimize which one is more closer to it, which one delivery partner is more closer to it. So this should happen very fast. Agree, and a lot of data as well. So you can see some future, what is happening. Our most decision are by sort of data driven decision. They should have the data, which delivery partners are closer, which is the best route, okay, which would take less time, plus less fuel, plus less traffic, plus so many data. And plus, if this can be done without manual involvement, that can be done with AI as well, then we can take this to the next level. So future is like, we can see that data is being used everywhere, in every sort of these businesses, these arising businesses which are getting unicorns, right? They are mostly based on data. They are taking data driven decision, not these. Everyone is, okay. plus the AI, the emergence of AI. This can be the future. This is the present, and this is going to be the future like anything. These are getting very powerful. These AI is getting very powerful. Even Sam Altman said, "Na, after 2 years, you will find that version of ChatGPT that you'll feel this ChatGPT is just a mockery. It's just a very naive version of that." So after 2 years, it will be very powerful ChatGPT. How it would be powerful? Data. So what is the future if you ask me? So you'll find, like if you go very many years back, as the emergence of computer, as the emergence of internet, most of the jobs were, were having the use, or were having the application of computers or software or internet. So that was a sort of a gradual process, but you have we have seen the involvement of technology or inflection point. At this at, at this point it's very rapid, but of course it's rapid, but we can see the future would be some sort of the data driven, or some sort of AI driven plus AI driven, data driven plus AI driven. uh, you can feel it these days. Recommendation engines, even I'll show you in our summer internship program, this summer program. Okay, how we are using this recommendation engine and all, or how I build a recommendation engine by myself as well. Okay, though you might have observed it yourself in your daily life as well in YouTube. This is also data science, application. YouTube recommend you, Amazon recommend you, Netflix recommend you. So this is not actually the future, this is the present, but future can be more AI dominated. Now let me take you to something which fascinated me a lot. uh, you might have seen this thing. Have you seen this thing? Sora AI. So this one is like, you can create videos from prompt. So all videos on this page are generated directly by Sora without modification. So I'm just taking you towards future, right? If you can see it, just let me know. Just with the prompt, they can you can create these sort of the videos. So what can be the future? I'm just wondering what can be the future of our entertainment or whatsoever. Okay, guys, I believe you can see. Let me know if you can see. Just DM me. So this is the prompt. A stylish woman, or just see this. This man is, yeah, of course. This is There is no such man exist in this world. This is generated, AI generated. A young man. This is the prompt. Prompt as in whatsoever we write, the instruction we write to the AI. A young man at his 20s sitting on a piece of cloud in the sky reading a book. In this video, can you see this video? This looks like almost realistic. True or not? A stylish woman. This is the prompt, and this is what this this LLM model has generated to us. Now you might have known this mammoth and all. This is a video. Okay. Uh, by the way, this is the video. Now, if this can happen, now see a mammoth which is already looking very realistic. You can see the dust. There are dust. They are sort of rising or something like that. The movement, there's synchrony. Of course, there are some sort of you can say discrepancy over these, but the tech is improving. The tech is improving, and we can create an entire movie in the future. Of course, this is going to be the future. So this is just a glimpse what can be done with AI, what can be done with the data science. Let me know if it fascinates you. Then we'll take you to the question answers. Yes, everyone. Okay, no worries. And this is a tip of iceberg, which I can just show you over this small talk. uh, Now, what's for business, what's for you guys, how you, how we can help you, how you can be helped actually. So these are training programs, summer training programs. Okay, I believe you can see my screen. Summer training program, you need to register over here. Say for example, I register here, I choose all the details, right? Phone number, if I just put anything. Now city, say for example, okay. So thereby you can just put your details. Now here, if I just choose, I just want to become a data scientist, so I have just given the details. Now see how it's going to help me. Now I have given the details. By that, the recommendation engine is working. It's been deployed over our website, okay, over this page, and it will suggest me all these programs which are relevant with the data science and all, right? Thereby you can register over it, and likewise, okay, you can go to the page, and likewise you can explore. So this was the crux of the webinar, and now I'll moving towards question answers. Okay, I believe most of you would engage yourself. Plus, I'm also sharing this link, okay, in the chat box. You just also visit the link, the page. You can put your details over it and explore. And what I feel, everyone should, you know start learning some skills. Tech is mandatory at this time of the world, plus some human skills as well, like the communication, like the empathy as well. uh, I'll tell you why it is important, empathy and all, why if I just touch that thing as well. But I believe you got it. So let me know if you have any questions, guys. Any such questions, you can just speak your heart, right? So I'll take some minutes. If anyone is speaking, please check whether you're muted or not. Yes, Sudhya, it is a part of that. And plus, you can talk with the people, okay, relevant people over any doubts, okay, with the team. They would guide you better, regarding the course duration or something like that, okay. If you have already registered, plus I believe you will get a call over it. Plus, get with the team. Yes. If you guys uh, want to like my views over it, my views is like learn some skills very fast. Okay, learn this new tech as well. Whatsoever you're learning, whether you might be learning web development, whether you are a developer yourself, which I had been myself. So you need to learn AI as well, right? Uh, because I've seen the transition as it's not like that these conventional jobs would get eradicated completely. If there is internet in the future, uh, future would be of net internet only. Okay, internet would always be there, so there would be these developer jobs would be there as well. But the point is, you know, you would need very few developers at that moment. True. Plus, along with the development, you need more skills as well. So, you know, developer with AI would be preferred more. Earlier it used to be you need to earlier the case was people you need to have few skills, but nowadays what I feel, you need to be a polymath. You need to be good at something, very good at something. Then you need to be know many things as well, other things as polymath, right? Things are getting interdisciplinary. So this is sort of what I can perceive the world at this moment. uh, and I if I need to recommend you and suggest you, it would be like that you can move likewise. How I'm perceiving the world at this moment. So of course, plus okay, that is also very important. If you need to accelerate your preparation, accelerate your you know the pace with your moving towards a journey, do have some mentor as well, right? Do not just do it all by yourself. You can do, everyone can do by themselves as well, but having a mentor just accelerate your pace. Just put more meter per second square over your acceleration, right guys? Any other question? Just give me a minute. Okay guys, so this was all from my side. Please do visit the page, and yeah, and you have all the resources, research or by yourself as well. So data science, the point is research. You have to research always. Okay, one thing you can read is a research paper. Attention is all you need. Just go through it, just get some idea of it. And plus, do not just read the research paper, put it over the chat gpt, get a summary of it. Use chat gpt like for every of your task, not every, but for most of your task. Simplify them with chat gpt. Put AI into your day-to-day work. And yeah, so bye bye, thank you.